Welcome back, welcome back. I think it's time to bring the OG back and go over some of his points because now I see what he was talking about.
Regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am five. I supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
Now, you be the judge. You seen her face. Just off looks. She's a supermodel, right? She deserves Brad fucking Pitt or Denzel Washington, right? Those are the women, those high lookers, athletic of the cream of the crop men. That's what they going, that's what they're looking for, right? Right? The audacity.
I supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
A 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
With her own description of herself and her face. That's what hunky rich men are going for, right? That's what we see them with. Not regular fucking dudes.
Fresh face out of the shower, just your natural face. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank your
my
looks?
natural face.
Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
So you're telling me intelligent hunk-like men like to have conversations, ask a question, and you interrupt before the question's asked, like a little girl. Now, you shouldn't have an average guy.
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have listen.
You see, women, this is not to hurt people's feelings. It's to bring you to reality. You are a certain height. And averagely, women at that height are a certain weight when they're healthy. Now, when you are not at that average weight you're supposed to be, you're below average in your weight. Now, if you in your face are not this beauty queen, and you say you're a 6, but I'm judging her as a 5 or a 4. Like, be fucking serious. But that's we all get to judge. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, but if you do rate low in the face, then you're below average. So where do below average people get in their fucking brains they deserve above regular men? Oh yeah, forgot. You've got money in TV.
If you're average to cute looking, if you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see.
How do you rate yourself average when you're actually below average and you want to big yourself up? No punchline intended. And then you're mad that you made yourself average even though you're below because you want to go up. And now, all the facts get said in the open and now you can't run away from I'm average. But you're really below and you're fucking trying to make yourself average. And then you have a problem with being average? Or being with an average man? My father said when he starts to come back, he's gonna make everyone that doesn't believe the truth believe whatever it is in their fucking minds, and you're gonna live in your strong delusion. Now, if you're not living a strong delusion, well, you should have your husband by now.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
Really?
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest.
Is he lying? Fuck the chest tattoos. Millionaires are different now. Do most millionaires say, I want to raise another man's kids? I made my millions of dollars so I can go and be with you, and you don't want to have kids or can't have kids, and yeah, I spent my whole life to build a legacy for another man's DNA.
Be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man?
How the fuck's that make sense?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Wait.
No, you said so I should just settle. No, you said that. Listen.
Yeah, there
you said so I should just settle.
You just said there's a problem. You said even though you're I'm a fucking average guy. And I would not date this woman. I wouldn't even have sex with this woman. And she's fucking putting niggas like me down. And the niggas she want don't obviously talk to her. They're not wifing her up. So what options does she really have? Oh yeah, her strong delusion.
Settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not get?
I would be settling.
Why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
you ain't fine enough for no money.
I'm not fine enough for money.
No. You're 6. You're 5. You're 5. You said you're 6, man. You said you're 6. You don't get money.
She said it herself. I'm a 6. When do millionaires say, I want a 6 with other niggas' kids? That's the fucking dream life. Not these hot, young, fertile, fucking in their prime women. I made it to the mountaintop to be with fucking 6s. When we know we live in a world where an ugly little dick, non-charisma, a fucking nigga that's nothing. He could be a fat loser, ugly as fuck, no experience in anything, make billions of dollars, and he's gonna get the cream of the crop. Why? Because he has money. Like she said. That nigga ain't got no money. Why the fuck should I? Alright, well, niggas with money are gonna pick whatever the fuck they want. This shit is insulting. It's insulting. It's disrespectful to yourself and your own fucking children. See, I come from the narrative of, 1, you disrespected me, and then 2, bitches like you raised niggas like me, and we don't even stand a chance to fucking be a fucking average man. We gotta fight to be average. And then we get shit on through fucking making it through hell and brimstone, and a below average woman to tell me, with my fine looking fucking face and Willy Wonka over here, and a stable job, and the balls to fight through anything, and fight for my fam, I'm fucking nothing. Cause I don't have money.
You get second shifted.
I don't even have kids. So if I was to get with a woman like that, I gotta have kids with someone that has kids and feed someone else's fucking children. That's not heroic. That's not fucking Jesus-like. But no, you don't have money. What the fuck can you do for my family? Raise those bum-ass children of yours.
The plan.
It's a fucking joke.
6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money. You get second shift at the plant.
50 fucking years ago, she'd been married to a guy at the plant. She'd been married to a plumber. She'd been married to a bus driver. A fucking car dealer or something. Are you fucking kidding me? And she would have been happy. She would have been happy. Because she had a man that was decent looking and had an okay job. And since she's worried about fucking Beyonce trips and fucking dumb Doja Cat life that she never lived in her life. But she's gonna make it there. It's gonna happen. Damn near dead already. It's a joke. You know what made me do this video? Because I go on my dating app thing because I love researching things, right? And like I said, I'm starting to understand why Kevin Samuels is doing this shit and why he found the niche. Because profile after profile, same fucking thing. To the ugliest woman, to the prettiest woman, the same fucking things. And then I noticed something that made me sad. I go into the friends section instead of the, dating section. And it has guys and girls, right? So I'm going past and I noticed a pattern. Every fucking man out of 10 don't have kids. Every single woman has kids. How do we live in a world like this? And yous run your fucking mouth to us. Do you realize the average man has no choice but to take care of somebody else's fucking kids? And yous fucking don't think we're something? Really? Alright, maybe we should stick to the old traditional rules and just say, you know what, if I don't have kids, I'll never fucking be with a woman with kids. How about that?
Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Okay, ma'am. So
You gotta be fucking kidding.
congratulations. Don't care. Man, you got 2 children. And you said you are 6. I give you, 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you?
Look, I didn't say
I'm
all
asking.
that.
The average man, like I said, has no kids, has a regular job, and, average looking maybe. Maybe not be average in the fucking face. Maybe a little prettier, use like getting sex and stuff and all that. Well, usually it's always the average guys that are blowing your backs out. It ain't fucking Don Juan DeMarco. No, he just slept with you. It's a fucking joke. It's insulting and disrespectful.
Asking, ma'am, because we're just having a conversation. You said you'd be settling, so by extension, he would.
And by the United States statistics, average men, like 50% or 60% of men don't have children, like I said. So if we're average and you're average and you have kids, doesn't that make me above you? And doesn't that make me take a fucking loss right away because I gotta feed extra fucking people that don't belong to me? Automatically. Because we all know we can't take you without the kid. We can't have a kid with you and only give my kid shit for the birthday. Get the fuck out of here. So automatically we go into debt just being with you. We're already fucked up. And then you have the I needed my kids in private schools and I need a car and I want to get married with a big wedding. And then what the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. Sorry that Vegeta's here, but this shit is necessary. Some of you need your egos smashed to fucking dust so you can wake up, see that the nigga next door to you or the nigga around your block that's been hollering at you all this time, he's going to give up soon. That average man's going to give up because it's more of you than us, and yous are waking up every day. So, keep fucking playing around.
So I guess we'll be settling for each other.
No.
Well, no.
We'll be settling
my
for
issue
you.
is, you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get
Because
less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's not adding to me, then that would be settling, right?
Fabian, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single. Because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone.
Now do you see why they put black women? Now you see why they always let you get the good jobs, so you can be like, I'm fucking running the show here, and we will leave you eventually. We'll break our families up because no man's gonna be belittled, and which that means we're never gonna have families. Which means you got what you wanted. You decapitated me. You took our balls, and now those are the men you have left, and you don't want them. And what are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, we're all gonna die alone. Oh yeah, no we're not, because there's new young girls every day, and they're watching yous die alone. And you know, my father said, wait till you're around like 40, 45 and get a woman younger than you. And you know, they're waking up, and yous are gonna die alone, and we're gonna just choose them.
It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide. But that's not necessarily easier. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So,
Duh.
ma'am, you got all the things you need.
That's what I mean. Like, women don't even see the roles of men and women. Yous will name shit that yous are supposed to do, and we have to do it. You have to entertain me. You have to seduce me. You have to what the fuck are you talking about? That shit you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to serve, protect, and learn how to fuck niggas up and get money. I mean, I'm supposed to be charming and stuff, and you know, be good in bed and different other things. But what the fuck is a woman supposed to do? Whenever I ask this question to a woman, there is no answer. Or I show up, I'm funny. You're real. Most of you are not fucking funny at all. We laugh at your jokes because we want to be around you. Most of you don't want to talk about nothing. And then when you think you want to talk about educational shit, it's stupid ass matrix politics and stupid shit that we've already talked about with our friends when we were in high school.
Accept somebody to share life with.
But you're smarter because you went to college.
And a man who can meet your standards, okay? Can he meet other women's standards?
Yes.
Okay, then why should he not get the best? If he can meet your high standard, he can meet another woman's standard. And all I'm saying is
that not
why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Because you got a business?
They don't have, Kevin, they don't have to settle for me.
They're not.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
Okay, just like you.
He's settling for me because he has a regular job and I have a business, so I have more money, so I'm settling. No, you're not. You're doing what the head of the household does. Rich men go get rich women. No, the fuck they don't, dumb. That's dumb fucks. That's movie stars and basketball players. That's the people you watch. Those are the people you consider rich. No, people that are rich don't do stupid shit like that because it makes a power struggle in your family. There's only one leader. They're like the Highlander. There only can be one.
You say that
and since they made you guys the one, because you just got the job, you got to do what the one does and go down. Doesn't mean you're going downgrading. No, you're doing what men did and always have done. That's what you wanted, right? I can do anything you can do better. Well, you wanted to be a man and head of the household. Now fucking do it and be better. Now scoop some of these niggas off the street that are decent and are not cheaters and are not fucking whatever. Yous can't hit us with that bullshit no more. You're not good ones. 50% of us don't have children, so that means are we running around with our dick out all day? No. We have jobs and we're not diseased. We can speak, and most of us are more educated than you, even though you went to college and had your business.
How you men men are supposed to have money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
No.
And you go off
No.
women.
No. If you
No.
want to know,
No.
High value men, that's a completely different component. That's less than 10% of men.
Duh. Do you understand that? Let's break it down, since numbers really fuck with people's brains. If there's 100 men, right? If you take 10 men out of that, that's not high value men. You fucking dumbass people. You gotta take 2 out of those men, or 3 out of those men, and those are all of the richest men. Out of the 2 of the 3, one of them niggas look really good. The rest of them, one's a fat guy and the other one's an average looking nigga. You don't fucking get the way my father made men. More men are average looking and ugly, just like women are. And there's only, 2 or 3 fucking hunkadories out here. But you watch TV and think, there's a billion fucking... And, there's a million fucking guys that look good and are rich. No, the fuck there's not. And you can look it up and find out and then get the delusion out your head and then realize I'm never going to be with this imaginary person that's in my mind. And even if I find them, do I look good enough? Do I have a personality? Do I not have kids so I can start his family? Do I do all these things that person's definitely going to want, and they have money and options and all these things where they can choose that, and they have time. And, billions of women to search through that are young. See, there's a new woman dropping out every day for him, and he gets to choose.
And high value men get high value women. Women who are in high demand.
Right.
That's not your category.
At all.
Because I got kids.
Because you're on the fucking Kevin Samuels show asking, how do I get a high value man? If you gotta ask about them niggas, obviously they're not in demand. You're not in their demand now, are you?
Ma'am, yes. Would you say that you're a woman that's in high demand or most wanted?
I could.
Yeah, they knocking my door down.
So, okay.
That's why I'm on your show.
Listen.
Me being on your show proves that they are knocking my door down.
Ma'am, you're 37 with 2 children.
37 years old.
Where in the world do women who are average to above average look, average to cute, who are a little overweight with 2 kids, where are these women in high demand?
Kevin, I'm working on myself.
No, that's a very specific question. It's not because you're working on yourself. That's fine, but that doesn't mean you're in high demand.
I can get there, can I?
No.
And see,
so you mean to tell me if I can lose 20 pounds?
80 years ago, with a woman in your position, even without the children, 80 years ago, would a woman in your position be with the top 10% man?
You said 80
years ago. 80 years ago. Would she be with a man in the top 10% of all men? 80 years ago.
No. She'd be with a plumber, a bus driver.
No. There are a limited amount of these men to go around. Ma'am, this one I want you guys to understand, especially in the black community. You're an average woman by any stretch of the imagination, and I think that's being fair. Average at best is more likely the term. Average at best would be pretty fair. But listen.
I'm listening.
But the issue is, so I got to settle for an average man. That's not settling. That's getting what you can afford to buy on the sexual marketplace.
Okay.
If she could afford to buy, wouldn't she have it already?
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated. You can't get one. I'm going to be honest, you can't. You're 37 with 2 kids. If they're less than 10% of the men, why would he pick you over a woman with no children?
Duh.
But Kevin, I talk to pretty good high value.
I talks to them.
High caliber men.
Yes,
I talks to the highest calibers. I bees around them, and I do their laundries, and I do's business with them. So shut the fuck up. You make them money. That's what you're there for. You were not chosen to, you know, you're not their secretary. You're not the hot secretary. You're the businesswoman that does deals with them. You make money with them. You're in money wise, you're a high value woman, highly alone and lost in the world, and more than likely you're gonna die by yourself because in your brain, money makes you a high value person like them. No, money makes you rich. Doesn't make you a high value woman. Why? Because what is a high value man? What women choose. Men don't get to make it up. All the things women want, men figured it out and said, alright, if I get all these things and do all these things, all the fucking women will want me. And I get to choose. So, how do you become a high value woman? Oh, you listen to what all the fucking men say, and then you say, I gotta do all those things, and then I'll be the best woman around, and then, they'll choose me. And we all tell you what the fuck it is. We want you when you're young in your prime. We want you to not have children and try to have as less sex as fucking possible. But, we live in a time where people are gonna have sex, so we know that virgin shit ain't happening. That's what they want. Hot young women that don't have 1,000 ruffians that they gotta fucking be embarrassed with when their wife's on TV and the local fucking boy at the store says, yeah, she used to suck me off. She used to eat my dick cheese. Are you fucking kidding me? I want a high value man so he can be embarrassed that I used to fucking lick this guy's butt. And now he's a hobo on the street. You don't even care about what this fucking man's reputation, what he had to go through, what he had to fight for, what he had to fucking learn and suffer through so he can be where he is and get a life that he wants. He's a fucking piece of shit for wanting that, right? But that's what yous want without doing the work. They do the work and they should get the prize. I kind of think that's why they called it a trophy wife. Well, you have a business, so maybe you should get a trophy husband. And, what does that mean? You find a dude that looks decent and don't have money. And then you elevate him, and then, he does what he does, and you do what you do. And you gotta live like the rich dudes do, though. You know how the pool boy comes over on the weekend and blows his wife's back out because he's an ugly fat fuck, and she doesn't, he doesn't satisfy her. So they made an agreement a long time ago. I know you're gonna leave me one day because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and you come from a life of stallions, and so you can have the pool boy every now and again, but don't have babies and shit. So now you're gonna have to let your hunk of a husband have his little side piece because you're rich and you're the head of the household and you're in the in crowd, right? Well, now you gotta live like the in crowd, or you're gonna get that hunk of a husband and you're not a hunk, so eventually he's gonna take what he can and he's gonna leave you. So you're gonna play by the rules like the men do to keep their trophy wives, or you're not, and you're gonna get robbed, and your children won't be where you are. They'll have their trauma of how mommy got robbed and fell in love. All love, all praise to the Most High. Sorry for the vulgarness and the anger, but I want to see a lot more of you women actually link up with men that are on your level, and it doesn't have to do with money. Your money is not going to save you. You can't buy a man's love or respect. And your looks do matter just like our looks matter. Our weight matters. Our duh. So let's stop playing like we all don't judge each other. And let's actually level ourselves down and up to where we can see